know that it will be last in the group. It will
Right,
be
of
fourth
course.
place, but I'm just talking in reference to the racers.
Of course. And we are underway. Good luck to these 3 racers. For 2 of them, this will be the final race of the Super Mario Odyssey Any Percent Open. For one of
Yeah,
them, and only one of them, they'll be on to knockout phase.
yes, I'm excited for that too. Like, this is gonna be some great stuff. It'll be interesting. I'm sure it's been thought about already, but we might be. Part of me thinks like we might just take like a 2.
So just a quick heads up, the winner of this race will face Stravos96 in the round of 16, just so we know who they're going to be facing. All 3 of them with a clean open to cap so far, pretty even. That's what we like to see.
Yeah, I think wjstie ended up slightly behind just from a little bit of movement hiccup, but yeah, it's capping him.
By the way, our 3 racers are together in a VC, so they know where the others are. And I was briefly in their VC in the waiting room while I was waiting to get added to this call, and it seemed like they were very cordial, all in a good mood. So at least they're loose. Hopefully no big mistakes from being tense. And it's good that these guys appear to, at least on the surface, be friends, and that helps out your mindset as well.
Yeah, and it looks like they all went for dive vault on the left side.
KoolKade a little quicker through topper. But only a difference of a couple seconds between first and third.
But yeah, KoolKade is able to take it up because they just dealt with Topper better, and so BP has gained a little bit of distance, but wjstie has certainly some time to make up. But yeah, I think I've talked to friends before. I've raced other people myself as well, and I always prefer to be in a Discord call. It just makes everything make sense. Like when it's closer, you get to know how much time you need to make up everything.
I
Provided
can
it's not
imagine it
too
makes it
much
more fun,
pressure.
too.
Yeah, as long as you're like not overthinking it, you're get pressured and stuff.
Okay, getting tricks is going to be a little difficult. I'll do my best.
Yeah,
I
the
don't think any of
head-to-head.
these runners are going to go for DSS.
Yeah, the head-to-head page kind of breaks when we have 3 people.
Yeah, we
So,
did not think that part through. But
no, we did not.
on the bright side, we do have very nice stats.
Yeah. So you just look at the first page, and the tricks are there for everybody on the first page. You just gotta go find them. Oh, okay. wjstie gonna bonk on the way up the dinosaur.
Good catch.
Yeah, are you okay? You sound like you screamed for a second.
Nope, that would be even.
I didn't
Well,
scream.
KoolKade and BP31. Maybe I was just surprised at wjstie missing or getting the bonk. But KoolKade and BP1 both up onto this platform on their first try. Very clean, Madam Brutal. wjstie, I think, going for his 3rd hit here, or his 2nd? Oh, but he takes a hit, and now this is going to be trouble, because he's going to have Madam Brutal chase him around.
Yeah,
and that is, in
3rd.
fact, his 3rd hit.
When it's 3 people, I'm ultimately just looking for lead changes. It's harder to like look at like the minuscule stuff of movement, and just like look at only really gonna look at like when it's getting close of like what can happen to switch the leads, you know?
Right. So BP goes for chest clip. He's 1 for 3. KoolKade, you can see, obviously not opting for it.
That looks good for BP. Yep, gonna make it.
It is.
And that's gonna help them out. Help them out and getting closer to KoolKade.
A nice visual comparison on chest clip being saved. Or time being saved.
Yeah, it doesn't save a whole lot of time, but it does save enough where it does certainly close the gap a little bit. Yeah, we're still in the first 2 kingdoms. We're not at a point where where trick differences are going to make a huge difference, unless they had gone for DSS, but no one tried for it, so. I do like this new this layout for three-way races, but there's no chat area now. I miss the chat.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. But we do what we have to.
Yep.
wjstie in danger of not getting DSTA?
They should be fine. I don't know what the offset was, but they should be fine.
Well, we'll see. In at 37.
It was cutting it. Yeah, it was cutting it very close, but I think they're fine.
I think some of the top runners will go like 27, but I can't imagine wjstie going for something that aggressive, even in or at least in a race. Although you can see he's having a lot of trouble getting to that bird moon.
Yeah.
Finally,
but that doesn't affect the seed. Once the seed is in the plants, it's over.
BP and KoolKade going for employees only. And oh, he did get it.
Yeah, you just had some
Raiders coming up in Sand Dram.
wjstie just had to deal with some awkward moon routing for a second, due to some trouble in the town.
It's like a good dram from KoolKade. BP having some issues. I don't know if a Billet Bill's going to be there.
It won't. Oh, it will.
It curled back around, and that's how we got it.
Yeah, that Bullet Bill is in a weird situation, but I don't think you can go for single bill anymore.
Oh, neither can KoolKade. He takes a fall.
Yeah, and KoolKade is doing it on the fly as well. Yeah, going on the fly movement because they are already stuck in the sand. Makes sense, but it is, already got the loss of where they were.
Right. So where's KoolKade go from here, Troy?
I would think they just start doing Dram. Because instead of going for Lone Pillar, they went for the one under the sand.
BP with a successful reverse Jaxie. Let's see if he gets the Bullet Bill lined up. He is going for it, and he's got it. Yeah.
So I expect that KoolKade might have gone for reverse Jaxie. Sorry, everything is Dram. But yes. But
Jaxie.
reverse Jaxie. But instead they went for regular Jaxie because they ended up in the spot where they didn't get Lone Pillar. But yeah, both BP and wjstie going for reverse Jaxie. So,
apparently,
BP
I am
taking the lead now.
Apparently, I am an OG, according to Green Vortex. That's exciting. I'd say you're more of an OG than I am, but much appreciated. Thanks for hanging out.
I was just asking that question, like, how do I get that? How do I get that?
When I figure out how I got it, I'll let you know.
Thank you.
BP got a successful single throw on Notes. KoolKade just barely missing it, but not really losing any time.
Yeah, this is still really close. Okay, yeah, wjstie just needs to just get back into their flow, because KoolKade and BP are staying in it, but wjstie, I feel, has left the left the speedrun flow state and is kind of just struggling to find it, because they
Right.
continue to mess up like little things. So they need to find that pocket.
Two, and that makes wjstie, I think, the 28 seed. That's probably wrong. In fact, that is wrong. 27? 27.
Honestly, I feel
Which
like
major?
Saren would know this because they're the one who did the seeding.
Valid. The point being,
Ooh, that's gonna help a lot. BP missing the capture on the Ziffer, closing the gap for KoolKade.
don't see that very often, I'll put it that way.
Yeah, they just got a spin throw instead of an up throw. It happened. That is what happens. As for some reason, the game will just interpret an up throw as a spin throw occasionally.
But a very quick late clip from BP. Meanwhile, KoolKade having some trouble with it and bailing out.
Yeah, just gonna bail completely on lake clip.
That is
wjstie going
interesting.
for it. Yeah, this might. wjstie also gonna bail though. Maybe they were talking and they both just decided to bail. Or like after KoolKade said that they I'm thinking that KoolKade might have said it in their call that I'm bailing, and that was enough for wjstie to be like, okay, I'll also bail.
Nevertheless, a very interesting decision. Usually you see runners continue to go for it, as KoolKade having some trouble getting up onto that platform, gets it on a second attempt. But given the circumstances, knowing that he has to beat two runners, changed his strategy.
Yeah, it is actually very interesting that wjstie just didn't keep going with it. I would have. I think in that situation, I
Looks like we lost Troy, but KoolKade done with Rango. He's going to have to sit through a cutscene, unfortunately, as is wjstie. Meanwhile, BP can head right back to the Odyssey, and he's out of here, headed to the Wooded Kingdom.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I thought I was saying words.
You were, I'm sure. You just cut
okay. Out. Yeah, internet's being really annoying right now for some reason. But yeah, I was saying that in that situation, I would have kept trying at least a little bit more for Lake Cliff, and not like done an immediate bail like what we saw from wjstie. It seemed to me like it was KoolKade bailed, probably informed the other two racers that they're bailing, and then wjstie immediately responded by also bailing instead of then trying a couple times, because then they would have taken second place in the race. Instead, now we have BP with a very substantial lead of like 20 seconds at least.
Yeah, but leads go to die in this kingdom.
That is very true. Wooded Kingdom is a very difficult kingdom with all of its out-of-bounds movement.
Yeah, I mean, BP goes into Lost Woods, suddenly he's in third place and probably not coming back.
Yeah.
Deep Woods, whatever.
Yeah, AC, given that you're navigating the stat sheet a lot, can you give us PBs?
I tried to look for them and bailed out because I wanted to make sure I was commentating this race.
That is valid. I could do it. I know where it is, so I'll do it.
Nut clip coming up here for BP. Good, and it is. Now the out of bounds movement has to be careful here. If he falls off of this platform, he's going to deep woods. He gets the moon, and he completes the out of bounds movement. So that is the key part of this stage done.
Yeah, so that's gonna not really give KoolKade or wjstie an opportunity. They'll just have to be as smooth with their movement as they can. I believe they both got it. Yeah.
And KoolKade gets the moon as well. wjstie having some trouble getting up. Now getting the moon, but I'm not sure where he is in that maze. He's gonna save himself.
Okay. I did not know that wall had collision on the out of bounds area.
Huh.
Okay, nearly made it up, but at
annoying.
least they did not fall into deep woods. Yeah, this is a bit of movement that they're gonna have to deal with. Gonna have to take the pixel to jump up there. While that was all happening, though, BP
just died.
Yeah, I was paying attention to wjstie in that moment, so I'm not sure where they died, but they grabbed the checkpoint, so that's not going to be a huge loss.
I'm guessing BP probably fell off trying to get this nut moon. Only really conceivable thing. Something like that happens. That just happened again. Good grief. What is happening to BP?
Okay, yeah, it looks like BP's just having trouble with FRS now.
No, not even FRS. He didn't get there. Now he's doing FRS.
Now he's on FRS, though.
He died twice getting that nut moon.
On the way to it and the way back.
Yep. And
okay,
KoolKade's about to die on FRS.
Yeah, not lining up the triple jump on the rail correctly, and so that's gonna give wjstie a bit of an opening. As, yeah, KoolKade's not even getting the checkpoint flag. Wow, that is a huge setback, and so yeah, wjstie just from the death of KoolKade, wjstie's gonna take second place in this race.
Not all deaths are created equal, ladies and gentlemen. BP died twice, but they were quick deaths. KoolKade takes one death, and suddenly he goes from safely in second to well in third.
Like that's the difference to taking this checkpoint flag.
He does get it this time.
That's why it's so important. That is why I've talked about it for a while. I think like in one of the first any percent tournaments that I commentated, I would say, just get that checkpoint flag. It's not wasting much time. just get it.
Right. Especially before as difficult a trick as FRS and as punishing a trick.
Yeah.
BP into the passageway. One of these names one of these times I will learn the actual name of this section.
Pipeways.
Okay. It's not underground, it's just pipeways.
Sewers, I think in the moon title it's called Hidden Pipeways or something like that.
Flooding pipeways.
Yeah, flooded pipeways. Yeah, flooded pipeways.
Okay.
Yeah, so pipeways.
Okay. Well, wjstie's heading there now. KoolKade still has one more moon to collect, and BP is all done. He did have to wait for a damage refill as he ran into one of the fuzzies. I don't know names of things, but
That's
probably neither of BP's runners. Oh, really?
That is the correct name. They're fuzzies.
That's hilarious. I just guessed.
They are fuzzy. Mario is pretty good with its naming conventions. A lot of the time, it's like that looks like a fuzzy because it's fuzzy, so it's fuzzy.
Troy, can you handle comms for 30 seconds?
I was just saying that the fuzzy is fuzzy. Test. Can you hear me still? AC? Good? Oh, whatever. Okay, Cloud Kingdom. BP gonna be... Yes, okay, gonna be able to grab the hint art. Okay. So yeah, we're just waiting around here. Waiting through cutscenes while BP is making their way. So far, no mistakes from BP. wjstie next into Cloud Kingdom. Got a question in the chat. Is there any money in the tournament? There is money in the tournament. There is a $500 prize pool, I think. 250? 250?
Getting back, sorry about that. BP all done with his Cloud Kingdom boss fight.
Prize pool for Division A.
Oh, BP's gonna take a death. That's number 3. He leads the way in the race, but
Yeah.
also leads in deaths.
Yeah. Gonna keep the lead though, because we are all still in Cloud Kingdom. wjstie is getting there though. One more death and that will be much more impactful. So, yeah. Do you recall what the prize pool size is? AC? AC gonna leave me again, so we're just gonna continue on. wjstie working out the butterfly. BP trying to go for that little trick. That's a cool one of being able to activate Klepto without going up those stairs. Not gonna be able to get it though. And going for reverse torpedo though.
Troy, can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yes.
Okay, that's weird. I think that was your internet, because I could see my thing lighting up.
I couldn't see your thing lighting up.
Oh, weird. But I was saying, I think the prize pool's 500, but the more important thing is that the top 7 runners advance to the Mario Odyssey any % league.
I don't know. They're pretty equivalent. Nice. wjstie getting that. Sorry, KoolKade getting that. What I was talking about before of how you can activate Klepto without jumping on the steps. Little nice trick that saves a bit of time if done correctly.
BP also getting his.
Okay.
Oh, geez. KoolKade gonna have to do Torpedo again. That's gonna put him solidly in 3rd. BP got Bridge Skip. wjstie with Cage Triple and now going for Bridge Skip.
Yeah, it ended up being a cage double, but landed it fine and was able to move the torpedo
he's
in the
counting.
right direction. Yeah. Oh my god, KoolKade.
And KoolKade's gonna take a death.
No. Well, oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I guess my feed might be delayed here. I'll restart that.
No,
Let's just say our times. 23, 25, 26, 27.
27, 20. Yeah, I thought he was gonna
Okay,
die
right.
because his hat was like way off to the side.
Ah, gotcha. No, your hat like pretty much immediately comes back to you when you get a moon.
I see.
They just give it to you, I think. Anyway, now that we have our time,
Bonk there. That's unfortunate, but it is.
that is
savable.
unfortunate. I am trying to find a moment to give PBs, and we're not having that moment.
Go right now.
Okay, VP has a 59-57.
Cool.
KoolKade 101. wjstie 100-50. So KoolKade and wjstie are like 9 seconds apart, and then BP is the fastest of them with the sub-hour.
So he has actually improved his PB since the seeding, if I'm understanding correctly. Prize gun. BP gonna go into Mecha Wiggler. Enthralling content here on Global Speedrun Association. Clean first cycle and making us very dizzy, so I'm gonna look over to KoolKade, who takes a bonk. That's okay, he's right back up on the horse. wjstie gonna head up to that Mecha Wiggler fight. We apologize for any nausea that may be caused by BP's movement here. Oh no, KoolKade! KoolKade's starting all the way back at the bottom. He's gonna have to climb all the way up this tower again. The wheel's just falling off for KoolKade. This is disastrous.
Yeah, and then we got, I'm not even sure what pattern that was. I thought I could get it, but it ended quickly. So I couldn't see the pattern. But yeah, KoolKade, large distance behind now. It's really just a race between BP and wjstie until further notice.
Almost missed it again, but thankfully KoolKade realized what he was doing. Oh, is he gonna miss it again? No, he got it that time. Well, BP finished with Mecha Wiggler. wjstie also finished with Mecha Wiggler. KoolKade, though, just getting there. Oh my god. KoolKade nearly just two-cycled phase 1. BP gonna come up for scoop clip here. Going for the drive-by, misses it. Does get it lined up, though, pretty quickly.
Yeah, fairly good backup.
Looking for Trash Dram here. And he's got it. Many man saying that BP was going to go for Spiritless, and I feel like knowing that he is in this lead, that he wouldn't go for it. What do you think, Troy? You think if he's decided that he's going for Spiritless, is he just going for Spiritless regardless?
I mean, what is BP's, like, what is it in the previous races so far? How many times have they gone for Spiritless in their 3 races?
He was 2 for 3, so he's gone for it every time.
Okay. I mean, I feel like we're still pretty early. Like, we still got Snow and Seaside to figure that out. And half of Metro. Like...
I would think with this kind of lead, you would not go for it. But he is 2 for 3.
Yeah, it all comes down to your confidence in it. KoolKade mentioning that they choked sub 4 Night Metro.
Hey, a choked sub 4 is just a good sub 5.
I like that positivity.
Thank you. I'm sure he would be very upset with the sub 5. In all seriousness,
yeah,
KoolKade gonna take a seat on a bench.
Yeah, BP keeping the lead. This is I feel like everyone's in their spot comfortably right now. Like, we gotta wait for something major to come up right now. Like, we're not anything...
Yeah, obviously there's tons of stuff that could happen, and especially given that there are 2 other runners chasing you down, one little mistake by BP could be devastating. Like, even if he misses the moon skip.
I mean, yeah, don't misinterpret what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, currently, like, minor movement errors won't change it. What will change it is, like, actual mistakes, you know?
Sure.
Is that wjstie on reverse peoples? That looks like a reverse people setup. Oh my god, that's reverse peoples.
This is reverse peoples.
Sorry, I mixed
In the
up
lead
names.
with a tiebreaker race.
Yeah,
Is he gonna
BP
get
working on reverse
He
people.
is! Let's go!
Nice, yeah.
The rare reverse peoples with a lead in a 3-way tiebreak race. And BP's foot is
Wow.
well and truly on the gas.
Honestly, that's kind of a Chad move. Oh, and
KoolKade can take
KoolKade
that.
not gonna get the dive vault jump in bullet building room. So
Yeah, he
gonna
never
take a
got a bullet
death.
with the backup movement.
Yeah. So falling even further behind in this third place. KoolKade really has to just get their head on straight again.
Well, first of all, I had to collect the moon. He was headed to the pipe for a second.
What did I call you? Oh, okay, someone. Okay, yeah, that was someone in chat. Okay, I was talking in chat. Never mind.
Certainly, he would beat any effort I would ever do. BP freeing Captain Toad as he is on his way into Shiveria Town. Nice coin hint art. I mean, he is required to get that to get the snowman. Forgot about that part. Like I said, beats any effort I would ever do. wjstie just now into People's Room. BP going for Snowclip, and wjstie gonna free Captain Toad. No Snowclip for BP, but that only saves a second. Looking for a spiny minute here. He was going for it, but he didn't get it. Bad pattern.
I'm focusing because I want to see KoolKade split, so I can see if they're actually telling the truth or memeing about them being on PB face.
I see. That was a 32-54.
That's also what I saw.
A successful Snowclip from wjstie, as BP's going to work on his Goomba Tower.
Okay, they're completely maiming. That is like over 3 minutes behind.
Oh. Yeah, I assumed that this was not PB base for KoolKade. A successful Goomba room for BP. wjstie also missing Spiny Minette, but he's all done with this room. Saren asking, is this live?
They always ask it.
Oh.
Like, literally every race, Saren asks that question.
Oh.
They meme on themselves.
Fair.
It's funny because it's the fact that like they're saying they Saren will always say like
Saren
someone
is our restreamer, so if anyone would know, it is Saren.
yeah,
we are
and then also Saren will say like everyone always asks like every race, but like Saren, you're the only one asking.
Sometimes people ask. Restreamer.
Oh no,
stuff.
Dan. Yeah, obviously Dance is the restreamer. Sorry, Nightbot correcting me here. Be able to get Snowdram. Pickle.
BP with a successful Snowdram. we're so good at our jobs that we completely no-sold that Snowdram. But Saren,
I mean, they got it. BP got it. I said that they got it.
JJ Boyd McGrath wants me to say pickle. So pickle.
I also said pickle. Can you not hear me?
No, we can hear you.
Okay.
Oh, did you said pickle before I said pickle? Okay, that part.
Yeah, I said pickle.
Okay, my apologies.
I kind of just said it like non sequitur, like I just
you were
said
like,
pickle.
oh man, KoolKade sure is in a pickle kind of thing.
No, I just kind of like said the word pickle and moved on. Didn't even mention that I said it. I just was like, just the word pickle and then just kept going.
Maybe I was too focused on this enthralling race that we have. wjstie going for Snow.
Ooh.
Okay, I was just not paying attention. He said it so nonchalantly that I just completely missed it.
Yeah, that's the secret. It's hidden in the code so that those who are looking for it can find it, but those who don't care just don't hear it. It just passes right by them.
Thanks. Well, wjstie all done with Snow Kingdom. KoolKade done with his rooms, and this is starting to be widened both between first and second and third.
Yeah, I was already coming to that point, but KoolKade just gave wjstie so much breathing room. And also, in some ways, BP put himself so much farther in the lead with all of his strats that he's going for. This being another example, unfortunately, gonna accidentally clip back inbounds, doing the wrong line. That is probably, that is usually, the point where it gets so annoying, is, you can go for going out of bounds, but then there's the risk of just clipping back inbounds with the fish during the move cutscene.
KoolKade just tried going for setup with Snowdram. Did not work.
Ooh! Up at this point, it's really just a matter of wjstie and BP in my mind. Unless, something catastrophic happens for both of them.
I mean, that would be entertaining. You cannot deny that would be entertaining.
Sorry, you cut out. Or at least for me.
Emphasis on how far apart these runners are. BP done, wjstie half done, KoolKade just getting there. So this lead expanding. Yeah, Shikuroro making a very valid point. Snowdram is one of the most difficult tricks in this run, and some of the very top runners do miss it on the regular. So even getting it second try is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I would say of the tricks that everyone goes for in the division, it is certainly the hardest one. But that's the thing. We're in Division A. It is expected that you know how to do Snowdram pretty much. I'm pretty sure everyone in Division A is doing Snowdram.
wjstie gonna have to be careful that he doesn't clip back and bounds here. Oh, that was close. We are on 3 different kingdoms. You do not see this very often here on GSA. Oh, no, we're not. We are not in 3 different kingdoms. I'm sorry.
Just 2.
Well, they were all different colors, so.
Yeah. I definitely could see how the confusion could happen.
Yeah. It was just kind of subconsciously doing it.
KoolKade was still above water. BP
And
gonna
BP
go for
is
Spiritless. Oh!
What?
Barely hits the loading zone.
I did not know you could do that.
It's very wide. Loading zones for boss fights are very wide. It's the reason why Dino Skip works.
That makes sense.
So yeah, boss fight loading zones are just very wide, so the jump just has to be very wide to get around it.
And now BP, who is committed to doing Spiritless, even with that lead, is going to have to change up his strategy right away, because there's no getting out of that once you hit the loading zone.
Yeah. You are committed to the Spirit fight once you are in it. Unless, like, you reload the kingdom, which would be very, very slow.
BP saying that he is really sad.
I mean, I would not be surprised if they were, like, kind of on PB pace up until that point. And with them going for being forced into getting Spiritless, being forced into fighting Spirit, it pretty much makes it so that you just have to focus on the race. Which
Well,
I guess is
BP
also...
does have 3 deaths. Granted, they were quick deaths. But imagine with 3 deaths that he was not on PB pace.
Yeah, probably not on PB pace.
No.
With the 3
Maybe
deaths.
sub-hour. No, because his PB was like...
Their PB is only 3 seconds shy of...
So definitely not sub-hour. 100, possibly. That would be very impressive in a tiebreaker race.
Yeah.
Reminder, folks, only 1 player will advance out of this tiebreaker matchup. They will finish second in Group F and face Stravos in the first round of the knockout phase.
Which is not an easy player to face. That is the second seed.
By no means.
Oh no, 3rd seed. I think it's like the 3rd seed, 2nd or 3rd.
It's not a guarantee either. Let's be honest.
Sorry?
I said it's not a guarantee. Like, if one of these 3 players advances and then plays up to their PB level, Strav has a couple mistakes, they could definitely advance.
My internet
BP on the Forks room. I was just saying that even though Stravos is a difficult opponent, he is not unbeatable. Okay.
That is true. He's not...
BP taking a bonk, and as the cap was rebounding back to him, it caught the fork, and now meanwhile, BP gonna have to save himself.
This is totally recoverable. There's the
he recovers. Okay. Great recovery by BP.
Nice.
That would have been an opportunity, and KoolKade, realizing that he is behind, he's gonna have to roll the dice, and he completes the first part of Spiritless.
Wow. I did see KoolKade in the chat talking about Spiritless, so I thought they might go for it, but it was a risk. If they're confident enough with it, here we are. Not gonna go for attempted forkless, but not gonna do it. Okay.
Oh, BP killing the hammer bro that he needed. Killing him again, but this time with another hammer bro. So for those just joining us, is KoolKade having some issue with the slot machine. KoolKade is the only player of the 3 going for Spiritless, doing so because he is finding himself behind. Yeah, the cheese moon's annoying.
BP went for it, just failed.
Oh yeah, I'm gift sub to cheese. I can actually post a cheese thing. While we're on the subject, wjstie just opening up that moon. KoolKade gonna head into Fork's room. wjstie almost taking a burn. And now BP heading up to the meat. Should be a quick move, and it is. And with that being said, BP going for Spiritless, clipping into the loading zone, having to change it to the Spirit route, and still getting it with relative ease.
I mean, I assume they have the experience with it. It's just
Oh,
not.
sure. It's just more that he had a plan, and then he had to go for a backup plan, and he executed the backup plan perfectly.
Just not. Yeah, it's just not as fresh in their mind potentially. wjstie burning their butt, gonna recover it.
Good movement here from KoolKade with the turnip that goes into the ground. Oh no! And now no choice but to go back for it.
Not even saving time anymore with this spiritless.
Oh boy. That is so unfortunate. KoolKade has been such a good player this entire tournament. And sadly, at the worst possible time, just everything seems to be falling apart. wjstie, to his credit, is trying to mount a comeback.
BP gonna show Captain Toad to all of us. That is Captain Toad. Always say hi to Captain Toad.
Ah, hi, Captain Toad. Everybody say hi to Captain Toad in chat. Get the GSA waves out if you have them. BP onto his first phase of the dragon fight. Completes it. wjstie gonna be heading up for the dragon fight himself. Meanwhile, BP having some issues in this backup room. Or, not backup, it's part of the skewer. What's route? I just don't know what it's called. Kodabu room, something. Good backup movement, though. Finding that moving platform.
Yeah. We're still at it. Yeah, gonna take the pipe, because we're still in a weird predicament of needing a lot more. Needing more moons in general. They went for.
Huh.
Interesting choice.
First or second phase.
It was the third. You can tell by the number of pikes.
No, I know BP was on the third. I wasn't looking at wjstie's bikes, so I couldn't tell if he was on the first phase or the second. That's what I meant to say. What is KoolKade doing?
Getting another moon. Because they missed the. Yeah. They were short. They were short a moon this whole time because of the turnip moon that they dropped.
Right. Good spot. So, Swag Captain Toad also on wjstie's side. Looks like KoolKade, we're going to have some difficulties with the connection. This would provide us a very good opportunity to remind you that the Super Mario Odyssey 90% Open is brought to you by the Urban Arts Partnership. It is a great program that helps underprivileged kids get into college, teaches them valuable STEAM skills through game design. Looks like KoolKade took another death. Oh, probably to spawn back at the Odyssey. I say. And we do hope that you would be able to give to them. It is a new year, so if you're feeling generous to start the year, the Urban Arts Partnership would be a great place to start. Help underprivileged kids get into college, very important. Thanks again to the Urban Arts Partnership for providing the funds for this tournament, as well as their continued partnership with GSA. Lots of exciting things coming in 2022. We got the Mario 64 16-star Open coming up. We're gonna have the 90% League later this year, and obviously the knockout phase of this tournament after this match. We have Glitch Infinite coming up at the end of the month. We're gonna have a Speedrun Marathon. So if you like Speedrun Marathons, there's not just one in January, there's two, and we'll be hosting one. So check out that link that Saren just posted, and of course join us in the GSA Discord, as Nightbot so elegantly pointed out to us. And you can get occasional teasers for what Saren's planning up next.
AC, may I say that was the best ad read of the year.
I was about to say thank you until I thought about it. On to shards. BP's having some issues. Now he's down to 1 health. So this is the opportunity wjstie was hoping for. If BP gets a death here, wjstie right back in this race. wjstie's been behind more or less since Cap Kingdom, but one mistake by BP, and wjstie is going to be right there. He's kind of been swooping in the last couple of kingdoms. He had a huge gap between him and BP that he is starting to chip away at. I go for Roof Dram here. As wjstie, I think, taking the more traditional shards route.
Yep.
wjstie. Okay.
wjstie, yes.
wjstie. Okay, my apologies. Thanks for the correction, KoolKade.
wjstie.
wjstie, got it. I'm not going to go for Birdless, but a great snipe there. At the last possible moment, getting that bomb to get the last shard. BP going to go on to bunnies. He is fighting Topper first.
With BP doing all these strats with, you know, how they did reverse town before, sorry, not reverse town, reverse people's room. Yep, it looks like they're setting up their hat for Sarbamba. Is gonna not get it, actually. A little bit too... Just the timing was off. I'm not sure what the timing is at all, actually, because I can't say if it was early or late.
I think he can go for it the second time, right?
It was off.
Yeah, missing it.
Yeah,
going for it
the second time, but yeah. Couldn't do it.
Definitely not at this time. wjstie on Harriet, but obviously still has to complete Topper. Oh wow, wjstie was going for the bomb missed, and then he just vaulted right into Harriet. Taking damage.
But wjstie could also go for it a second time. Not going to, though. Just gonna take the camera setup.
wjstie will also need to get the flag to make sure that he refills his health here.
That's a good point. wjstie is still working on their first bunny fight. KoolKade now just entering Bowser Kingdom.
BP, meanwhile, on to the second half. This is where things get critical. There is very little time at this point for wjstie to make up time, and in fact, he's down to 1 health. This is going to be trouble. He has a heart if he wants it. Not going for it, though. I assume he'll get it right now. He does. And then takes an immediate damage, looking for Topper.
Yeah, going for the heart just threw off them hitting Topper at all for that third hit.
Gotta be here somewhere. There he is.
Yep, just searching.
And here we go, Mecha Brutal. This is more or less going to decide it. Does not get Topper acquired, doesn't need it. wjstie just onto the back half himself. As KoolKade is still hanging out at shards.
wjstie has buffed. Yeah, wjstie has pipeless boxes right now. Doesn't go for it though.
And there it is! Target acquired! BP31 finishes off Mecha Brutal. And...
Oh!
Oh!
wjstie
wjstie taking a death!
Yeah, missing out the blind jump.
And now this is really wide open. BP more or less can coast through Moon Kingdom as long as he doesn't die on escape. This is looking very good for BP to advance.
Yeah, this basically was the expected result that people were thinking of, but I feel like KoolKade and wjstie are definitely have been doing their all, and will continue to do so.
Oh, meanwhile, wjstie is going to lose that bird, going to have to climb the mountain again.
And lose another bird while capturing it. Now we just do some cap farming, wjstie, of course, being an All Moons runner. I guess he knows some bird list strats, apparently, because the bird just didn't want to spawn.
Okay.
I mean, the bird is spawned now, so you don't have to do this, but
we
we're
have
going to
reached
do this.
that part of the race, I see.
We have reached the part of the race where we do swag. And swag has been achieved with wjstie getting up that wall without a bird.
Well done. He is on to Mecha Brutal. KoolKade is on to Topper, the second of his 2 brutal fights in this kingdom. Low battery on wjstie's side. Although, that's the... Yeah. In all realisticness, that lasts about an hour.
Not to mention, it's really easy to just plug in a Pro Controller.
If he has one.
Yeah,
never mind. Yeah, sorry.
It shows you what controller's on low battery, and it showed a Pro Controller, so...
Right. I mean, absolute worst case scenario, he could use his Joy-Cons.
No.
BP gonna skip the ramp. wjstie all done with Mecha Brutal. We are on to Moonskip. Little bit of a bob. Oh, and he's having some trouble here. And he's got to be careful that he doesn't take a death here. Which is probably in his mind, because if he takes a death, wjstie is now right on his tail. Now he's up! Uh-oh! Good grief, what is happening here?
It's going for single wall jump, Mooncave skip right here. And
why?
Why? I don't know. That's what they're doing now. They have the time for it, so they're gonna keep going.
Not much. That time is getting depleted. Although he finally gets it.
BP just you know, taking time for practice at this point. Got to get all the practice in that they can get if they're gonna be facing Stravos.
This is true. We're going to see 2 different boss fights. In the top left, it will be BP in the lead on the final Bowser fight. Top right, KoolKade at Mecha Brutal, and wjstie going to be heading to Moon. Nice topper acquired by KoolKade. Pulling up fast hats, very good. KoolKade all done with Mecha Brutal. 3 clean Mecha Brutals. That's nice to see.
Yeah. I like what BP does here with their swag.
Essentially time wasting because you don't take damage. And even then, I think there are hearts on the stage. They were really desperate.
Yes, there are hearts underneath the hats. Or one of the hats. Like a heart, essentially. Okay. wjstie should be able to recover that. Won't take a death.
So you're into the 2D section.
I'm surprised BP didn't try to go for 2DSS.
I think after his difficulties with Moonskip, he realizes that playtime is officially over. He has to stay serious, because if he would have taken a death, wjstie would have been right on his tail. All three runners onto Moon Kingdom, but BP, most critically, is on Pillars. Get your cat jams out for the last time in the group phase of Division A.
Already having to throw out extra fireballs, 2 extra fireballs on that first pillar. A third one will also be needed because that pillar.
Really, at this point, and as long as he doesn't fall off the stage and he doesn't get invisiwalled, this race is essentially over. And it's going to be... He's going to get a 102. Probably not what he was hoping for, but I'm sure if you told him he was going to get a 102 and win this race, he'd be happy with the second part. BP31. He was the second seed in this group. He was the top seed in this tiebreaker race, and he prevents an upset. He played very clean from start to finish. He did take 3 deaths, but they were quick ones. That and the Moonskip issues were all that prevented him from a very, very low time. And BP31 will be taking on Stravos in the round of 16. Congratulations to BP31. We see wjstie now with the game audio. There we go, I'm getting the 2D skip. BP skipping the credits. Gonna head to Mushroom Kingdom. I'm sure that will make Saren thrilled. I think that first one fell. It did. KoolKade on to the escape sequence himself, and actually, KoolKade's gonna pull himself back pretty close here to wjstie.
I mean, it's 2 minutes.
Yeah, but wjstie was way more than a minute ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, he's way more than a minute ahead. He's 2 minutes ahead.
Okay.
Escape sequence is 2 minutes. Roughly.
Yeah, but... Never. Immediate closeout from wjstie. GG's to him, finishing in second, defeating KoolKade, but ultimately not getting the job done. As all eyes now on to KoolKade to finish up this group phase. Oh, wjstie gonna head to 51 clubhouse games.
If I had the game, I would play them, but I don't.
That makes 2 of us. One last chance to get your cat jams out. That should be a good pillar. Oh, it's not. It still needs another hit. That did it. And let's see if KoolKade can self the 106. Actually, I don't know what the heck wjstie is doing.
Playing a game.
Oh, with BP evidently.
Yeah, they're playing Connect 4 online.
Uh-huh.
Over a browser. I think BP and wjstie were gonna play Connect 4 while they wait. And now we're here.
KoolKade all finished 106.04. GG's to both runners. As we see an interesting strategy here, I think Red's going to go column 2. But that's going to leave a block. Okay, he goes column 3. So he doesn't have the diagonal. I don't know what the idea... Okay, he's creating a diagonal. Because once he plays column 6, which I think is where BP is heading. No, because column 7, was that a misclick? Because wjstie can play... Not sure what the strategy is here. I guess the logic being that if you played in column 6, then blue could play in column 6, and then whoever gets the second piece in column 5 wins. At that point, it's just a count back. Maybe he realized, okay, now he's going. So at this point, nobody can play in column 5 because the other will immediately win. There it is.
I will join you in this joke, but my headphones trouble at this point. I'm just gonna leave and get ready for the interview.
Good call.
Like the stream is having so much trouble for me that I just left so that my computer can just focus on the important matters.
Game Nerd, this is the only race of the night. But be sure to join us hopefully next weekend for the knockout round. All 16 runners decided at this point. I think we're decided in Division B as well, but I could be mistaken.
Yes, everything is decided. This was...
So hopefully we will get to speak to at least one of these runners. And we're going to be joined by 2 of the 3.
Oh.
All 3, let's go.
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
Woo.
Yay.
GG's on a very hard-fought race. Congratulations to BP for moving on. BP, 3 deaths, but pretty quick.
3 deaths that were incredibly costly, each one. Yay.
I mean, you won the race.
Well, I was trying to PB because I was on good pace, and then I died 2 times.
Yeah, that you were having some trouble there on the on that nut in Wooded Kingdom.
Yeah, it was not a fun time. Let's go.
GG BP.
GG.
Not on the race, on the Connect 4.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, the
Important matter.
wooded was just stupid. I was very upset with the way that went. But overall, I thought my backups were pretty solid. I had a really good one in Metro. Other good stuff. Snow is a 430, which is less than 2 seconds off my gold, despite missing snow clip and having a really nasty time losses. I was really disappointed because in Seaside, I've been practicing chest clip a lot.
Wait.
Yeah, I've been practicing chest clip a lot, and I got out of bounds, and then I've really been practicing the fast movement because I think it's the most consistent way to grab the out of bounds move in a way that saves time and is actually good. And then, of course, I just swim directly in bounds after getting the clip. So that was really frustrating. And then I missed Spiritless, which was another thing I've really been working on. So not my favorite, but it's okay. Didn't show off a lot of stuff I wanted to. Saw Bomba as well.
Yeah, you were trying to show off Spiritless, and then the loading zone got you.
Yeah, I don't even know how. That was weird.
Thankfully, I had a perfect Spiritless.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
did.
yeah.
Except for
Victor.
spinning athletics, and then dying and spinning athletics, so still doing the timer challenge. But it's fine. Also, I got a 1208
happens.
mushroom KFR just now, and that's pretty good, I think. So
12
Yeah, it's pretty good.
actually.
Oh wow,
I
yeah,
want-
that is pretty good.
in that.
wjstie and KoolKade. So obviously, this is going to be the end of your group stage. What are you going to take away from this tournament?
I don't know. I mean, I've to be honest, I forfeit half of my races, so like, I didn't expect to get that far. So
You made it to the tiebreaker race. Only a couple did.
I mean, so
Yeah,
did
only
like
3 out of the 4.
almost all of our group, except for Lightron.
I think he was
Lyron kind of just cleaned house. That's what I'm taking away
Lyron's
from this.
cracked.
Lyron's good at the game. There's my takeaway.
Is
Fair
it
enough.
even possible? Is it possible to have like a 4-way tiebreaker?
No.
No.
There's
Unless
only
every
6 wins
every
that can
single
be
race
yeah.
ties to the frame, then yes. But that is the only possible way.
All right. Next year.
Unless
Next
they go
year.
off second. I don't really know how that works.
All
so.
4 runners forfeit every race.
That is
Yes,
true.
tiebreaker.
They're 0-3,
What's
and we
the-
have to go to tiebreaker.
What's the update on the final bracket looking like?
You can see it on your screen if you look at Saren's screen share.
Okay.
BP31, you're going to be playing Stravos 96. How do you feel about that match?
Oh,
fun
let's
with that.
go! I'm gonna do so well. It's gonna be an easy win. He only has a minute faster PB than me. I'm sure it'll be a good race. Yeah.
We've seen minute plus upsets before.
If I play the way I played today, I will not win. I can basically guarantee it.
Well, is there anything in particular that you're going to practice before that race?
Well, I took like a 2-week vacation and didn't have access to my Switch the entire time. So with some practice, I think I can do a lot better. I think honestly, I'm feeling a little bit like grinding for 58 as is. So I might be able to take down my PB a little bit shortly, and then maybe it'll be a closer race in terms of seeding. But we'll have to see. Strav's a really consistent runner, and it'll be a really hard race, but I don't think I'm out of the game by any stretch.
Well, that is a great attitude to have. All 3 of you... I'm sorry, Troy, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think I had seen you racing Dansta earlier today, so I'm sure
Yes.
you can. I'm sure you seem to know a lot of the top runners, so you probably can get some tips and maybe even learn some of Stravos's weaknesses, so to speak.
Oh, I didn't see that. V. I got tunnel vision.
No, I'm sorry, wjstie. These are some intense Connect 4 games. I'm glad that...
Honestly, I motion to just make this a Connect 4 stream for the rest of the night.
I'm okay with that. I
You're-
like Connect 4.
Saren, can we organize a GSA Connect 4 tournament? I think that's where we're going today. Like, this is where the
Let's go.
conversation's going.
Alright, well, maybe we'll get word on Sarah on that soon.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
I-
it's
I'm
not even
sure
on screen
there
right
has-
now.
It's not.
That was such a waste of Connect
Sad.
4.
No, it's such good content. Oh,
If Connect 4 is seen, is anyone actually playing it?
yeah,
Alright,
I had
so
such
If
a
it's
good
not
base.
streamed, then it's not being played.
All right, looks like we're going to be rating Dasted.
Yeah,
So unfortunately, we're not going to get to. I'll hop over and watch the Connect 4, but make sure we say hello to Dasted. He is an excellent SMO runner,
yep.
and that
follow
is
follow all of the runners, follow commentators, and yeah, you can watch us when we're
Follow
not on
Matt
races
C, our stats
stream
god.
in here. Yeah, good people.
Yep. All right,
Raiders
folks,
been
that's going to
canceled.
do it for us. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy New Year. We hope this year treats you well. And we will see you next weekend for the knockout round of the Super Mario Odyssey Any% Open.